Hey guys, it's Mike from What's Mike Doing Today. Hey, we're going to do some more Facebook looking. I'm going to see if I can't help somebody that's looking for a project or possibly a flip, and give them my best opinion. I'm not going to say my opinion's correct or right all the time, but I'm just going to tell y'all if I would buy it or not. Um, I typed in Chevrolet trucks already. We're in Denver, Colorado. Uh, so let's get started. Let's see if we can't learn something. Let's see. The first one I'm clicking on is the 2001 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 extended cab, driven 270,000 miles. Selling a 2001. It is a four-wheel drive. Oh, it doesn't have a title, which is not a big deal in Texas. I could get a bill of sale. But 270,000 miles. It's probably a 5.3. It doesn't say. It looks super clean, no rust that I can see. And, we get the same far away pictures. There's nothing up close. Without a title on this one, uh, let's see, how much was he asking again? $3,500 without a title, uh, and just going and getting it. The best I could offer him was $2,500. Uh, it takes approximately, in the state of Texas, it takes approximately about $500 to get a bonded title for the thing. So that was not a very good first example. I want to try to find some older ones. Aha. Let's try this one out. Here's a 61 Chevrolet Silverado. Well, it's probably not a Silverado. That's probably just what Facebook put on there. It was only driven 130,000 miles. It's a 61 mounted on the 1965 frame and chassis. It runs, but just needs some brake work, 6 cylinders, no trade, clean Colorado title. And he wanted $3,900 for this pickup. It looks like the tailgate's sitting in there. I don't know how popular the 61 models is. You can't kill that slant or straight six. And I don't know. I think that might be the 235. Looks like it's fairly rust free with the pictures he gave. You can tell these fenders are probably off another pickup. They may have been patched. These pictures ain't very good. It doesn't show if there's any rust up here. They're typical for rusting out up here, especially if they've been sitting. Rats and mice get up there and their urine and feces just rotted out. But overall, it looks straight. It is a long bed. These trucks are getting harder and harder to find in decent shape. I would see if he was negotiable on that. Definitely. Because, you can have $1,000 in brakes before you could ever even start driving it. I mean, if you wanted to convert it to disc up front or if you wanted to leave it drums all the way around, but still buying all new drums, all new hardware, all new brake lines, building all that, your time's worth something. So this one, I'd see what he's negotiable, 8 and 4, and go from there. I want to find some older ones, older ones, older ones, older ones. Okay, we have a 1982 Chevrolet 2500 HD. One owner. I'd like to see documents that that's original 77,000 miles. The truck looks fairly decent. Let's see. It says it's an 82 3/4 ton, two-wheel drive, 4-speed, 350 quadra. Pump the throttle 2 or 3 times and fires up. Runs and drives. Was garage most of his life. Has some rust and dents. Excuse me. Mostly in the back doors. Closed perfect. Replaced fuel tank. Has dual tanks. All brakes. Water pumps. Have receipts. If somebody wants to see it. I don't know. It's a pretty clean truck. That might have 77,000 original miles. And we're talking Denver, Colorado. So this is probably pretty typical if they drove it around any winters. I can't tell by the picture. Oh, the windshield washer thing's still holding fluid. So that might be another telltale sign that the mileage is correct. The seat looks good. I, like I said again, I would like to see documentation on this. This truck only has 77,000 original miles. Uh, I don't believe he's too far off from his asking price. Long as he has his receipts and documentation, he doesn't give any good up close pictures behind the front fenders, but this truck is probably worth 5 grand all day long. Especially if it has just the 77,000 miles on it. So he might not be too far off there. And normally the pickups with the toppers on them, the inside the bed didn't get banged up or abused. That one might be worth it, especially for that 4-speed transmission. Let's see. Let's keep looking. Aha! 77 4-wheel drive. And guys, we're not going to stay on Chevrolet pickups this whole video. Here's a video of it running. I'd like to know where the air cleaner was. Let's go ahead and play the music or the sound for you. Let's just loop it again. Let's replay it. Oh, it's not running. Something else running in the background. It sure is greasy. He wants $1,250 for this truck. If that's where he's normally been parking it definitely has some oil leakage. The hood's not bowed, but the bottom of the fender's gone, so the rockers would probably be gone. It has a flat. It's filled up with crap that you'd have. Half the bumper's missing or bent down. Yeah, it's bent down. It is a 3/4 ton truck. It's been towed. Look at the windshield. Nah, I kind of believe that this truck is not anywhere worth what he's asking. He'd make more money if he just parted the thing out. Uh, I'd offer him $600 to drag that away for him. Here's another Chevrolet pickup. It's got a cowl hood. It's a short box. $4,400. Looks like he was going to LS swap it, which everybody's LS swapping it. Yeah, this is somebody's project that it's a 6-0. Don't waste my time. Serious inquiries are only. Well, we better not waste his time, should we? But I think you can probably get a running driving short bed truck for $4,400 or a few more $100. It's in a lot better shape. Yeah, this one, I definitely believe that you could get a running driving truck for about the same money. Let's keep looking. I would like to find another short bed that was running and driving. You know, a lot of people are cutting these down. This picture sideways, $4,000. It is. See, it's a short box. I don't know what that is on the hood. Let's find out what this guy did to this truck. Okay, looking for trade. 77 C10, custom built, 350 with tons of upgraded parts. It was stolen, and the ignition switch was destroyed. I have not tried to get it run in the wall. It has a new radiator. The hood needs. It has a hood that needs tires that hold air. Come check it out. I have an extra motor for it that's cammed. The motor goes with the truck for extra $500. He doesn't want to trade for a Ford. So it looks like here they might have been racing it. Yeah, not very many good pictures of it. Not knowing the running condition, uh, he wants $4,000 with it. Um, and he's also kind of converted it into a drag truck. There's another one that I'd give him $3,000 for this truck. It's worth it because it's short bed, but you don't know what you're going to have to get into to convert it back to a daily driver. Let's keep. I mean, so far all my examples haven't been very good. We're fixing to start looking up something else. Try to find another short bed pickup. That says long box. I don't want to do that one. Well, maybe. Let's go back and look at that one. The interior looks fairly neat, clean. Only driven 128,000 miles. Again, I'd like to see documentation on that. It's a C10 two-wheel drive long box, 128K. Original has a 4-speed automatic transmission. The shift's good paired with what I believe is in the 350 family. According to the VIN, the truck came with a 305 in pretty good condition, straight, little rust, interior clean, runs with white with a few new parts. Oh, sorry guys, I'll be on it again. All new belts, oil change, battery, new master brake cylinder. Okay, he's put some parts in this thing. Um, I'd still like to see documentation that that was 128,000. It would be a good candidate to cut into a short box. The reason I'm saying that is you definitely have to get a bumper. I really do like this particular grill. The reason I'm saying it's a good candidate to cut into a short box because nobody's tried to prime it or any type of work like that. You could cut this pickup down, make it in a short box, get you a patch panel right here, blend your paint, and you could have a nice looking short box. Now, will it bring the same amount of money as a real short box? Probably not. Seeing this right here, when you cut it down, I bet you could hammer most of that out if you're looking for just a good old shop truck. Because I hadn't seen that particular color scheme too often. There is no way that truck has 128,000 miles on it. Not by that seat. With all the new parts, and see, here's another thing that makes this truck kind of valuable. The radio hasn't been cut out. All the trucks this era, they cut the radio out to put it in the CD player. That's another plus for me right there. He wants $4,500 for that truck. I believe, in my opinion, if you walked up with 35 $100 bills, you could drive this truck home. Then you could fix it, cut it down into a short box, and drive it and enjoy it. I'm still looking for another good example of a short box. We're not going to spend a whole bunch of time here on this. A 67 Ford. Okay, guys, like I said, I wasn't going to look at all Chevys. A camper special, $4,400, 67. Again, they say original miles was 98,000. Two-wheel drive truck. Does have lifter noise. Needs brakes. I purchased this classic truck from the original owner. Spent an entire life in Denver. Comes with a clear. Okay, he thinks this truck is worth $4,400. That's a nice looking truck. It's straight. I always like this type of body style on the Fords. It's a manual. Seat looks a lot better for this one than it did on the previous one we were just looking at. Floors look good. It's not beat up. That's one heck of a bumper on the back of it, though. That one has some really cool stuff. Yeah, I don't think I could, after seeing it run, this one, you couldn't go wrong with the 4,400 bucks on this one. Probably a nice, good truck, and it's probably original miles, and that would be a nice one to have in your garage or your barn, just to drive, just to go to town and back. The 352 would be a keeper for the keep the originality of the truck, but you could drop in a 351 or something. Let's go back up here to. I saw one I wanted to see, and I don't know where it went. All right, let's go to this International Scout 2. I don't know why this is lagging so long. Well, it's still lagging. Oh, there it goes. All right, driven 54,000 miles. It was $5,000 for it. Four-wheel drive, starts, runs, and drives every time. The structurally body that needs some work. I hate to sell her, but I'm moving across the country, and I have too many vehicles. And it's Bondo King right there. You can see it. That's got me questioning the floorboards. You know, these and the Ford Broncos like this are kind of hard to find anymore. I don't think he's much off his mark on this one at all. Uh, Without seeing it in person, do you ever give anybody what they're asking on Facebook? No. You walk up with there with $100 bills and you do your own negotiating. All right. I'm not having any luck finding another 87. Here's another one with a video. I don't know why people take videos of driving it. The seat has been covered and it's torn up. This is an 82K K10. That's a straight truck. I think he's a little high on his mark here. There's no good pictures. Well, it doesn't look like it has any rust. This would be another good candidate. Even though it's 4 wheel drive, you still could cut this down and make it into a nice short box if you want to do, or you could leave it long bed. I think he's a little high on his mark. These pickups are coming up in value, but the long beds ain't worth as much as the short beds. I think he's a little high here for a run and driving truck. 4,000, $4,500 because it definitely needs some interior work. It doesn't say if the AC work. Well, okay, yeah, it says all of it works. The door, 4 wheel drive, power windows, power locks, heat and AC and cruise all works. Okay, I don't know. We would have to see about that. See if the AC actually blows cold, and it might blow cold, but still, I wouldn't give them more than $4,000 to $4,500 for that truck. All right, let's search something different. Like, let's go Pontiac. Oops, I misspelled it. Let's just look up. Let's look at Pontiac Tempest. Now it's going to give us all the range of the Pontiacs. 69. I like this car. It's a Le Mans. It's not a GTO, so keep that in mind. 71 Le Mans runs and drives V8 clean tile, protected car, bring trailer. He has a phone number. I think he said he wanted $8,300 for this car. Looks like it has some body damage on that back quarter. Yeah, it does. I personally don't know what these cars are going for. Uh, it's not all original under here. The interior looks decent. It is a 4-speed car. And then again, it might be just automatic. I don't know. Y'all comment below and tell me what you think this one's worth. I think he said $8,300. Yeah, $8,300. I know these cars are coming up in value, but this one's not anywhere close to original at all. Uh, this guy right here. Uh, this he tore it all apart. He started doing body work on it. He wants $4,500 for this car. Project Some Rust has its normal posts. Have title in hand. Trades welcome. Have some GTO hood to go with it. Extra parts. 400 motor. 300 trans. Hot Rod Street Rod Classic. So this guy wants $4,500 for a car that doesn't even run and drive. Uh, doesn't have the glass. How long has this been on here? The motor's looks like the motor's sitting out in the weather. Rain could get in that, so that motor's probably no good. How long has this been up here? It had been listed a year ago. So that tells you something right there. Nobody wants to buy this car. It's not rusted out as bad as I thought it would be. That picture just sucks. Um, don't know if he has a back bumper to it. No. I mean, sometimes guys just look at that. If it's on there for like a year, 6 months, 8 months, there's people's went and looked at it probably, and no deal has been made because of the situation. Either he still thinks that car is worth $4,500. Look at this. Here's a prime example. This car is not torn apart. It's a 70 Le Mans. That other one was a 68. There wasn't much difference in them. It's still together. It doesn't seem to have as much rust. The interior is original. It's beat to crap, but it is original. It doesn't say the seller's description is a Pontiac Le Mans. This one's in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's kind of far away from Denver where we're looking. I think we've looked at this one before. That might be a good starter car. Like I said, cash is king. I want to find Oldsmobile Cutlass, $6,000. 19 weeks ago. It says he has a nice engine and it sounds good. People see this go through like Barrett Johnson and all them guys on the TV shows. Well, the engine doesn't look too bad. And they think their junk is worth millions of dollars. Maybe to them, but not for the buyer. It doesn't have the factory wheels. There's some rust in it. He wants $6,000 for this car. It's been up there for 19 weeks. So you might be a little high on that one. Y'all comment down below on the 71 Cutlass. They weren't high dollar cars to begin with. Y'all comment below and tell me what y'all think. I'm not even finding the car I really want to look at. There's another Le Mans 57 Bel Air. All right, well, we might have to revamp our search a little bit. All right, let's go look at Ford. Ford Torino. Let's go look for some Ford Torinos. 73 Ford Torino. These cars were made, I think it was a 74 that was made popular because of Starsky and Hutch. I hate these type of pictures. It looks like it's fairly clean. Doesn't have the original steering wheel, which is understandable. Probably could find. It's a nice looking car. Doesn't. I don't know what that is across the back of the trunk. That might be just a shadow, but that's not a bad looking little car. Is it worth 12.5 in my opinion? Probably not. Lots of new stuff, new interior. Okay, it does have new interior, runs and drives. Does need some more repairs, but great car. Um, this one would be kind of a walk up and see if you're in the mood for a Ford Torino. It's not a bad looking car, but you'd have to see what it'd take to finish it to get it to where you like it. It's drivable now, but it's going to require some money to finish it to the same 60. Is this the same car? I saw two of them. No, this is a $3,500 car, 74 Torino Fastback. Looks straight. Well, until then, it's rusted out. Ah, that's a New Mexico car again. Um, I can't tell by the picture or not if it has the engine and transmissions in there. No, there's no engine and transmission. He wants $3,500 for the car. Again, the Ford Torino was not, this body style was not that popular. And then I saw another one down here that they want. I think it's the same car. No, it's a different car. I hate these little bitty pictures. There's only four of them. There's not even enough information here for me to make an educated guess. Ooh, 67 Galaxy 500 hard top. Actually, he put hard tip. 67, 80,000 miles. It's one project, run drive, need muffler work, interior work, trunk has rust. Okay. He's apparently you don't ever put on here that you never put on here that you need money. They just gives the buyer some legs to stand on. It looks straight. It's not a bad looking car. Yes, the interior needs to be done. It doesn't say what motor it has. I mean, you couldn't go wrong here at all. I mean, if it ran and drove and it did everything it was supposed to do, that that's a nice looking car. I don't know how much money you could invest in this car to make any money off of it, or if you want to just pick it up as a project. The Galaxies, Torinos, and all those, I don't know much about how they're doing in the market. Maybe I need to do some more research before I come on here and make myself look like an idiot. What do y'all think? Here's a Dodge Coronet. Now these cars, anything Mopar is going to be high. He wants about 8 grand for this one. Dash looks to be mostly complete. Well, in that other picture, it had its fender, unless it's two separate cars. Let's go back and look. See, there's a fender on it here. And the front end was on it. We better do some reading and see what he. Maybe he has a RT and this other one for sale. So either he took pictures of the car as he was putting it back together or something. He says he has a 440, a 383. These cars right here, you know, he's probably not far off his mark. It's a RT car, it's an L code car, so you'd have to really, really do your research. But he's probably not far off his mark, especially if you throw in the 440 with it too. He's probably not too far off. I really hate to say that on that one, but anything Mopar is just high. Oh, why not? Let's look at this Ford pickup. Driven 52,000 miles. Does it look like it only has 52,000 miles on that? 410 gears, C6 transmission, industrial 390. I don't know what that. I thought 390 was just 390. Fiberglass, two fiberglass front fenders, extra doors. He wants 3,000 as is or $3,500. Good grief! Excuse me. It has a 302 engine with. So in other words, for another $500, you could get a 302 bell housing 4-speed manual. I don't know why. The 4-speed would help that thing a little bit on gas, but you're talking 410 gears. You're getting 10, 8. That's definitely the 390 that's in it. Seat don't look too bad. Looks like he has some tail lights lenses laying there. The dash hasn't been cut up. I'm pretty sure there's the extra doors. I wonder why it needs extra doors. That's a $1,500 truck all day long. $2,000 truck. I mean, it's a 3/4 ton long bed. Super Cab is pretty cool about it, but there's okay. Seeing how I can't find no more Torinos. Well, right there's one. Let's go look at a couple more. Then I'm going to end this thing. Let's look at what do y'all want to look at? Let's see here. Everybody seems the Chevelles. Let's just do. No, I don't want to do Chevy. Um, let's look up some 442s. Cutlass. Here's a 442, the 77 442. 442 in this day and age on this car was more of a appearance package. It didn't have anything. You got the emissions controlled V8 in there. 1977 442 350 Auto Trans, 114,000 miles. It does run, but not very well. Came from Illinois, needs tuned, been parked since 2017. I believe that it's all original. It has been repainted at one point. Not getting carb to the, not getting fuel to the carb. I do have a new fuel pump, plug wires, rotors. Only one little rust bubble. And he says he does have 442 wheels to go with it. Well, probably the reason it's not running too well is the pickup tube in the tank is clogged. So the new fuel pump probably won't help him at all. I mean, you're talking, it's been parked since 2017. Uh, depends on what fuel that was left in it. That thing's probably, the pickup tube on the cinder is probably all rusted shut. And that looks like almost original fuel lines. It's not a bad looking car. I would definitely have to do some major research. Oh, he's got all the paperwork. That helps the price a little bit, but you know, why is the belt off of it if it was running? Everything looks oil soaked too. But he said it was undercoated. Was it undercoated with oil? If they undercoated it, that's the fuel tank. The rear end looks like it's seeping. I really don't know the value of these cars. The 77s, I know the 442 package was just, it was just an appearance package. It was nothing special. Funny how you type in 442 and it shows one. Oh, cool. Let's turn on the volume. I don't like the wheels. Sounds like it's idling a little high. And I don't like the music. I would love to have one of these. I don't like the wheels. That's all the pictures you get, boys, girls. And he wants $30,000 for it. Listed 3 weeks ago. Okay, he did say it's a W-31 clone. You know, and when he says bored out to 468, Uh, that doesn't help you. That takes compression away. Posi track with 410 gears. Okay, it says it has vintage air. Why would you need a quick release steering wheel in a station wagon? You will not find a nicer, lower price wagon. Ha! I'm sorry. The wheels kill it. Uh, for me, I mean, I know these are a little bit up in value now too, because everybody thinks the station wagons are cool. 20 years ago, everybody hated station wagons, but I would definitely not give them $30,000 for that car. Here's one 70 Oldsmobile Cutlass station wagon for 16.9, and it looks original to me. I think he's a little. It says it says 12,000 on here. The other ad, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought it said 16. $12,000 for this one. He does have some wooies and bangies. That would make a good driver. I think it'd look better with some white wall tires. Doesn't have the original steering wheel. I don't know why the shifter's down there. Thought this was a column car. It has a 455 big block slap shifter. I don't. This one, it's a nice car, but I don't know if it's $12,000 worth of nice. In my opinion, it depends on what else it needs. The body's not 100% perfect, but for a driver, it probably wouldn't be a bad deal. Here's a 64 Olds Supper 88. Okay, we have a supper car here. Oh, yeah, I should have even clicked on that one. Let's see. 72 Monte Carlo. I have one of these. I really need to get back on the channel. We need to start working on $21,000. And it looks mostly original. Got the Cooper Cobras on there. Does it still have the vinyl top on it? I can't tell. No, it's no vinyl top. So this is probably the 350 350 car. No issues with the transmission. He just wants to sell it. Um, I've been watching these cars, and he might be just a smidgen high, but you couldn't get you a better everyday driver for this if you were wanting a car like this. Uh, I'm gonna have that much money in mind by the time you even get it to look that close. even look half that good. Okay, let's do two more, and then I gotta get off here. I gotta get this edited and uploaded. Here's a Buick Skylark. It was a sister car to the Oldsmobile Cutlass. Pretty much the same body. $12,000 for this. Needs the interior done. Oh, he's got a steering wheel lock. You know how quick a battery operated grinder would take care of that. And I'm not trying to be a smart aleck. Oh yes, I am. Oh, he takes his kid for a ride in it. Oh yeah, we need a bump in stereo. And again, I did it to my Monte Carlo. I put aftermarket wheels on it, but he doesn't state whether or not he has original wheels. All original. No, it's not all original. It has aftermarket real wheels on it. And no, you can't just charge the AC. I ought to message him and just say, hey, your car's not all original. It says it has radio racing 13-inch rims in the front and 14-inch rims in the back. Okay, so I guess those wheels are called uh, radio racing. I ought to message him and see if he'd message me back. Say $8,000 cash. That's what I think that car is worth. Because it's not all original. I don't want to discuss a Chevelle. I know people out there love Chevelles, but I personally could care less about a Chevelle. Now, this would be one I might be interested in. $9,500 for this Chevelle Concourse wagon. Now, this would be a Chevelle I'd actually be interested in. It has some pretty good patina. I actually do like those wheels on that car. And I like the patina look. You get that shined up, got your good driver. You even got your hitch so you can take your boat to the lake. That fender's kind of banged up, but you could probably work some of that out where it's not as noticeable. I really do like those wheels. Interior's a little rough. Doesn't have the original steering wheel, but that's okay. That steering wheel does look good in that car. The door panels look to be in fairly good shape. So basically, you would probably just have to get. Well, let's go back. I would want this done in somewhere. It showed. Hold on, let me find that picture. Somewhere it showed the front seat. It was showing where. Yeah, I would want both those seats redone in cloth just for the comfortability. Uh, Chrome will get you home. Looks fairly well stock in there. Oh no, he put the serpentine belt on there, which is not that's not a bad thing. So we know the engine. It's probably not the original engine. Uh, I do like the patina on that car. I really do like those wheels. Let's see what the seller has to say about it right quick, because I'm sitting over here drooling and I shouldn't be doing that. Ready to rock, hot rod, rat rod, just in time for the rock and ramble, whatever that is. Turnkey running, brand new 327. Awesome patina. This thing has tons of love. All the glass is perfect. Windows work. Doors closed like a dream. All the lights work. Tons of parts. From carb to oil pan. I wish I quit yawning. Brand new dual exhaust. Okay, he's just trying to get. It sounds like he's just trying to get his money back out of it, guys. These when you, when you buy an older car, it can be an investment, but it's an investment over time. You have to let the market go up. Um, some people might not like these wheels. I mean, I really do like the patina. If you ran and drove and it didn't have a whole bunch of road noise and stuff, I would offer him $6,500 for that car all day long, and I'd drive it home. I'd make a YouTube video about it. But it looks like from the background picture, it looks like he has a lot going on. So I'm trying to keep this video short. Now we're getting crap. Let's see what else. Let's look up the Ford LTD station wagons. Oops. All right, we're going to do a couple of these and I'm going to get off here if they even have a couple. There you go. I call me weird, but I really do like the station wagons. I would prefer probably the Chevelle or the Vista Cruiser more than a Ford, but that's not a bad looking car though. That is not a bad looking car. You want $7,500 for it. It says it's been driven 1,000,000 miles. Vintage station wagon, new tires, power brakes, power steering, 289 V8, automatic transmission, sold as is, where is, no trades, only cash. I don't need help selling. That is a pretty good little car. It looks fairly clean. It looks pretty original. He doesn't have a picture of underneath the hood. Uh, this one, depending on the market, I do not know what the market are for these station wagons right now, but that might be almost fair money for that car because it looks original and complete. Plymouth Ferry station wagon. Oh, that is a nice looking car. $35,000 nice? Don't know because I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what these cars are running for in the market. It looks to be completely original, or somebody did a real good job. Well, there goes that previous statement. That Chrome Breezer is not original, but somebody's done a wonderful restoration. Unrestored original. He only shows it by appointment. I would be curious what that car would be worth because it's all original. One more, and we're going to have to call it quits. Some of you are liking these videos, some of you are not. But I just wanted to try to get something to post today. I got a couple more videos that I am editing on. But I like looking through Facebook Marketplace. I said, why the heck not? We could look through there today. Ford Country Squire. Back glass is not both. All it doesn't look like it has any glass. That is something. Look at the hood. It cost you three. It probably cost you $3,000 to get all the glass. He's pointing off body damage. This guy, the front bumper's bent. 390. Missing the tail lights. This guy has a $600 parts car. He doesn't have a $3,000. It doesn't even run and drive. And it's missing all the glass. This guy, no, he thinks he has a $3,000 luxury vehicle here, and I'm sorry, he's got a $600 parts car. Let's see, one more, and then I gotta call it quits, guys. I gotta get this edited. I hope you are enjoying this. I'm hoping you are learning something. Uh, I don't know everything. I'm learning too. The the market for these cars are going up and down so bad right now. Uh, Something that you think would be very valuable ain't worth nothing, and then stuff that you wouldn't think is holding the money value. It's holding the money value. I'm getting a lot of repeats here. Uh, we'll look for one more real quick one. Let's go to Chevy station wagons for sale. We're going to do one more quick one, maybe two more quick ones. I've always liked the station wagons. I've always liked the uh, wasn't this that might have been the car? Yeah, that was probably the car that got crushed on in the beginning of National Lampoon's Vacation. He wants $5,500 for the car. It has no title. And again, I can't help you there because I don't know how much those cars are going for. But dang sure don't look $5,500 to me. Don't tell him that. He might get upset. Here's a Bel station wagon. Looks like it was put on a 4x4 frame. $6,500. Needs carburetor. That's a description you get for $6,500. And there's only one picture. Nope. Thank you. Nada. I am staying away from the 55, 56, 57s. I have no idea what the market value on those are, and I don't want to make myself look like an idiot. Not seeing too many station wagons. Hey, that one runs. Sounds pretty good. Let's do that again. It's a short box. He wants $1,500 for it. Somebody better go run out and grab that son of a gun, buy it. It's missing all its exterior, but it's a short box. Somebody needs to go buy that son of a gun. It looks like it's reasonably straight. It does have some rust, and it needs a windshield. And it looks like it's been converted to 3-speed on the floor. Let's read the description before we. He's an honest guy. He probably bought it for $1,500, and he wants to get $1,500 out of it. It does say he has the original uh, front seat, but somebody needs to go buy this truck. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. I hope I didn't make this video too long. We'll catch you on the next one. And guys, please watch for my other videos. Hit the like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next